Sukkanen, the super sub from yesterday, will start things off here for Finland, serving from right to left in their white strip. The number 7 came on early in yesterday's game and made a real impact. And he's serving here at the start of their game against the United States of America. What a way to start. Sukkanen gets himself an ace with the opening delivery. Sukkanen again. Well picked up by Eric Shoji, the starting libero with the blue strip for the United States of America. Finland with a chance to go 2-0 up here. They're underneath it, the Americans getting themselves in position. Lively start, nice long rally. Brilliant work by the Finnish libero, number 8, Voito Koika. Got underneath that one. And it's 1 or honours even at the start here. Lively beginning to this Pool B Olympic qualifying tournament match. 8 teams involved, and the top 2 in the group will qualify directly for Paris 2024. For those that don't qualify, it's not over. There's another chance to get through via the Volleyball Nations League, which will take place early next year. Oh, that will be taken off the deck brilliantly by Emi Teva. Porty managed to get the back of his hand underneath the ball. Has to cross here, advantage USA. Good blocking again from Finland. This is where they were in such good form against Japan yesterday. The monster blocks were coming thick and fast. Finland with a chance here. Another long exchange. Good blocking from the Americans. What a start to this contest. More to come. Longest rally of the game so far. Backcourt attack. And Sukkanen gets on the end of it. Number 7, drilling that one between his opponents. The Americans know they're in a match here. Joel Banks has done a cracking job coaching this team. Mikko Sukkanen plays his volleyball in France, the 24-year-old, 190 centimetres above the court. That's long. A little loose there from Matt Anderson, who's normally so reliable in that position. Mika Harpaniemi, 19-year-old, with the next serve for Finland, who leads 3-1. That's the second ace of the game for Finland. Harpaniemi putting that one in. An ace in the first point from Sukkanen, a second ace courtesy of this delivery from Mika Harpaniemi. 19-year-old lining up for the next one. Slower ball this time. Here's the set from Christensen. Yeah, that's better organised play from the United States of America. Thomas Yeshki climbing and getting on the end of it. Line shot winner from Yeshki. 30-year-old Olympic bronze medalist from 2016, like a number of the current roster. And Yeshki serving now. Finland well organised at the front. Good play. And they stretch their lead again out to 5-2. Finland leading 5 points to 2 in the first set. Christensen, near side set, dealt with beautifully that time by Matt Anderson, originally from Buffalo in New York. Another one of the team that claimed bronze in Rio in 2016, hitting that winner at 103 kilometres per hour. Matt Anderson. 5-3 Finland lead, first set. USA serving, slower ball this time. Here's the set, backcourt attack. Executed beautifully by the number 12, Aro Nicola. Plays his pro volleyball in Romania at the moment. 24-year-old, 212 centimetres above the court. Look at him towering over Koika, the libero. Just 1 point in it now. Tipped home nicely, gently, delicately by Mikko Sukkanen. In fact, it was not Sukkanen, it was Luca Martila with the long fingers, and he's turned, rotated round to serve now. 6-4. Martinez serve. It's under control for the USA. Oh, that's well played. Sharp work. Anderson enjoying another winner at 101 kilometers per hour. Big swing from Anderson. So much height. 202 centimeters above the court. One point in it, good block. Finland handling everything that the Americans have thrown at them, but not that. Tori DeFalco getting involved with the block, the number 8. Served 5 aces in yesterday's game against Egypt. DeFalco on the score sheet here with a monster block. It's going to be retrieved from the back of court. Has to cross here. Ooh, picked up, dealt with the set, and the spike over the top. Nicely done. DeFalco involved again, showing his softer side that time. The Americans are in front, 7-6 in front for the first time in the opening set. Falco just looping that one over the top. 7-6, the United States of America lead. On target, nicely done, 7-all. Despite their loss yesterday, to come from match point down to win 2 straight sets, Finns certainly have self-belief in spades. 7-all in the opening set. Best of 5, first to 25. You go to a 5th, that's a shorter tie-break set, first to 15. The Americans are back in front. Taylor Averill, number 19, plays pro volleyball in Poland, the 31-year-old. DeFalco's turn with the serve. Plays for Resovia in Poland. Oh, it's just about scrambled into play by Finland. Advantage USA. Dispatched with real energy that time. Having a good little run of play here, Taylor Averill. Americans have a 2-point cushion for the first time in the contest. DeFalco serves again. Oh, he's got himself an ace. This is what DeFalco was doing so well yesterday when he served 5 aces. That's his first one of today's contest. 104 kilometers per hour, unreturned. Nico Sukkonen couldn't guide it towards a teammate. And the Americans are first to double figures, forcing a timeout to be taken by Finland. Let's listen in.
We can try there, we can try here, Aro, that's fine, but not low into the center of the court. Next thing, DeFalco rolls the ball here. We must have this. This, okay, but this we must have. The first one there, we step back, the ball goes 3 meters over the net, 1 step in front, Luke, bring the ball. We need every first ball before he gets a second serve.
Yeah, Joel Back's pinpointing the danger of DeFalco, who served that ace just before the timeout. Tori DeFalco will be watched more closely now by the Finland team, who are 3 points down, 10-7 the USA lead, and serving after the timeout. There's the Finnish libero Voito Koika. Another decent serve for DeFalco. Looks better for Finland this time. Set up by Eric Shoji. The libero becomes the setter. Still in play here. Great defense from the United States, who turn it into attack successfully. 11-7. On a roll here. Off the wrists of Taylor Averill. Beyond the outstretched right arm of Voitu Koika. Thomas Yeshki in the front line for the United States. Another good looking serve. It's come close to the net, stays on Finland's side of the court, but the Americans poke that home for another point, and they're starting to run away with this opening set. Anderson getting in the way. Slower serve this time, they've read it. Not in the greatest position, however, and another monster block for Anderson. And Finland are just not getting involved right now. It's all about the men in red at the moment who are controlling this period of play. That serve came up short from Torrey DeFalco, whose excellent run of points behind serve comes to an end. But look at the damage he's done. 13-8 they lead. Finland serving, left-hand serve in on back of court, and DeFalco immediately restores the control to the United States of America. Easy side out as DeFalco slams that into the face of the Finnish blocker. (14-8). Torrey DeFalco really enjoying himself out there at the moment. Averill misses with the serve. Finland up to 9. Averill gets a break for his troubles. And Spurrell pulling him off. Cheap point, cheap side out for the Americans. They'll take those. Niko Sukkonen started the game really well with that ace on the opening serve of the match. Since then, his touch has let him down. Anderson on duty here. High ball toss. Timing is good. Ooh, well picked up by the libero. Over the top. Chance here to rebuild. Christensen near side. And well left. Voito Koika got skin on ball, but it sailed out the back of court, and Matt Anderson is ready to serve again, leading by 16 points to 9. Dominant first set so far for the United States. Anderson, in it goes. Koika underneath it. Finland can't kill off the point, but ultimately the dig from the USA sends the ball spinning towards the grandstand. Look at Koika. Incredible athleticism from the Finnish libero. (16-10), the United States lead in the first set. Christensen. Oh, good blocking. That's more like it. Alexei Shpankov getting in the way. Shpankov wearing the number 5 for Finland. In fact, it might have been the left hand of Aru Nikula who claimed the block. The cut shot winner from the United States of America as they restore domination in this opening set. Hit by Jeffrey Jendrick II. He plays his pro volleyball in Italy for Taranto. 208 centimetres above the court. Serve is long that time from Yeshki. A lot of work to do here for Finland. Can they get themselves a little bit of momentum? Serve is in from Nikula. Christensen back sets, backcourt attack. Oh, that was dynamic and accurate. Great to watch. Anderson in full flow. Meters and 22 centimeters the height of that spike. Ma is on. Micah Ma, the Hawaiian. Plays his pro volleyball in Turkey for Ankara. There's a bit of conversation going on between the referee and the scoring table now. Is there a video challenge coming in? Challenge requested by Finland. Not sure if it's going to yield anything for Joel Banks and his team. It gives Banks a chance to take an extra time out while they wait for the video to tee up. Christensen just checking in with first referee Jiang Liu from China exactly what the challenge is about here. Joel Banks with plenty to say. Net touch is what they're looking at. And we'll find out. Did Anderson touch the net? Or is this just a ploy to buy Joel Banks a bit of talking time to his team? Micah Christensen making his point clear to the first referee. Haven't seen any video evidence yet. Japan will be playing later. The 7:25 p.m. local time game features Japan against Egypt, and we'll expect 10,000 or more in the stadium. We had 10,200 yesterday. Well, nothing's changed. We didn't see any video evidence. Joel Banks is a bit confused. I mean, Turbo Porty's unhappy with the way things have developed there. Joel Banks has a bit of a wag of that index finger. He's not content either, but it's the USA who take the point, 18-12. And Mike Amar finally gets to serve. Blocked out. Everything's going right for the Americans in this first set. Taylor Averill getting the monster block. Timeout called by Finland. It wasn't Averill. In fact, Averill seemed to celebrate it, but I think that one belongs to Micah Christensen.
He'll prepare that zone to has that ball in front. When we get to short way, they are with two guys here, so it's like a double commit. So on our fast ball, you're always going to have one commit blocker in short way. So you can think about putting the body and preparing this angle, or you can try and touch out this way. Yeah, idea is good. He just stops and presses, no problem. Remember here, Amy is here. Arrow, adjust, and back pipe. We're looking. Yeah, keep going, guys. This side out. Everything.
19-12, the United States lead in the first set here. You're watching BBTV. We're at the Olympic qualifying tournament at the Yoyogi National Stadium in Tokyo. Japan playing Egypt a little later. The 4 o'clock local time game sees the United States against Finland. It's late in the opening set, 19-12 in favour of the Americans, as Finland try to scramble their way back into contention. Mistake from the USA gives them a chance. The ball's still alive, now it's down. And Finland win the first point after their timeout. That will please Joel Banks, their coach. Luca Martila ready to serve. Porty, the setter, has gone for a rest to be replaced by Mikhail Jokela. And the setting duties now with Fedor Ivanov, the number 21. He gets a stint on the court. 22-year-old youngster. Let's see if Ivanov can make a difference here with the playmaking duties for Finland late in this first set. Martila's serve. The Americans have control. Backcourt attack from the back of court. Christensen, too good again from the United States of America. Their communication and combinations on the front line have been superb so far. Christensen's set short and sweet. Voito Kokar sliding, belly slide across the court, but he couldn't get any skin under the ball. (2013). Have a good looking serve, a little bit of variety on the American serve. And Finland grab a point. The first set is almost certainly lost for the Scandinavian side, but they will hope to make the scoreline look a little less one-sided. Mikko Sukkanen will claim that one, the number 7. Been a little quiet after his ace on the first point of the game. Things haven't really gone according to plan. Jiri Heinonen to serve. Plays pro volleyball in Berlin. Christensen blocked. They'll come again from the back of court. Shoji pushes it forward, and Anderson has missed 2 points in a row for Finland. Didn't miss by much, but it was the wrong side of the line. 15-20. Finland closing the gap. Christensen got too hot. Struck beautifully by Tom Jeschke. Plays in Japan these days. Had some time in the Italian league, but representing the Panasonic Panthers at the moment. Look at the height. Wonderful takeoff behind the 3-meter line and incredible hang time. 21-15 as the United States of America close in on this opening set. Just come straight back to the red side of the court, but out. That's an ace. Another one for DeFalco, his second of the game. DeFalco ready to serve up another one. Plenty of zip on the serve. That one a slower ball. Finland have a chance to attack. Touch on the ball, American hand on the ball, and they close the gap again. 6 points still the difference, but looking a little sharper at the moment. Mikael Jokela claims that point for Finland. Jokela's ready to serve. Up the line, dealt with. Oh, nicely done. Jokela's serve received poorly by Jeschke, straight back to Finland, and they win on one. Jokela finds the net this time as the United States get closer to their target of 25 in the first set, 23-17. Further changes of personnel. Teva Porti's coming back on, and Aru Nicola returns to the court. (23-17). Averill with the serve. Backcourt attack for Finland, and they've missed the target to help the United States of America to set point at 24-17. They've been playing for 24 minutes here at the Yoyogi National Stadium. Set point for the USA. Averill again, right on the net. Block sent it back into play. Oh, that's a mistake. Goodness me, schoolboy error really from Finland. It's a little embarrassing for Finland to lose the opening set in such a manner. 25-17 in favour of the United States of America. They take the first set. And after a good start for Finland, when they began with an ace, kept the United States at bay, in the end, it appeared to be all rather straightforward for the United States of America. They've taken the opening set here at the Yoyogi National Stadium in Pool B of the Olympic qualifying tournament by 25 points to 70. And that's how the first set concluded. A moment to forget for Finland. Matt Anderson just catching his breath while the non-playing members of the two teams get out on court for some ball time. 25-17. Two aces. Both the American aces coming from Tori DeFalco. Finland's aces belonging to Nikko Sukkonen and Mika Hapaniemi. 3 blocks for the USA, just a single monster block secured for Finland. Let's have a look at some of the data from that opening set. This is Finland's first set receiver accuracy and second contact compared to the United States. 43% in that mid-zone, outer zone just 36%. So they'll change ends, ready for the start of set number 2. Finland will not be too downbeat, despite the way the first set concluded. They know that they can compete. They did so against Japan yesterday, 2-0 and match point down before they bounced back to force the Japanese to play 5 sets yesterday. Finland ultimately lost, but they know that they are slow starters, and they will hope to replicate what they did yesterday against Japan and battle back into contention here. The Americans look pretty well organised, full of confidence, and DeFalco is once again serving quite beautifully. So, set number 2 about to get underway. Antti Mäkinen is on for Finland. Antti Mäkinen-Sakari, number 23, the outside hitter, 28 years old. He's on for the men in blue as the USA kick things off with a missed serve from Tori DeFalco. That doesn't happen often. Nice straightforward side out for Finland to open the action in set 2. Into play. Christensen. Big booming spike for the United States to open their account. Huge height above the net again from Taylor Averill. And Averill's preparing to serve now, the number 19 for the US. Right on the net. Blocked out. First monster block comes on point 3. And it belongs to Matt Anderson. Anderson's right hand doing the damage. Sweet timing. Not a great welcome to the game for Antti Mäkinen-Sakari. Averill again. That's nicely struck by Aru Nikola. 24-year-old, based in Romania at the moment. Too hot to handle for Michael Christensen. Managed to get his body behind the ball, but couldn't guide it towards a teammate. 2-2 in the second set. United States recycle the ball, not in the way they wanted, but another block makes the difference. This time for Jeffrey Jendrick II. Little lap of celebration for Jeff Jendrick. Enjoyed that one. Anderson ready to serve. Into the fence. John Spiror, coach of the United States of America from UCLA, 51 years old now. And Finland returned the compliment. And is Luka Martela about to make an appearance on the court? Yeshki ready to serve. Good enough. On the line. Nice finish from Finland. Front line. Control from Alexei Shpankov, who's serving now. Shpankov wearing the long leggings today. Comfortable for Yeshki once again. In fact, I think it was Jeff Jendrick who made the difference. Little dummy run from Yeshki from the back of court. Jendrick got there first. 5-4, the United States lead. It's been point for point at the moment. But now the American, no, that was good enough. Must have been some American skin on the ball as Nico Sukkonen makes this count. On the diagonal and into the corner. That's beautifully struck, isn't it, Sukkonen? Yeah, on two. Michael Christensen doesn't do that often. But it's worth the wait to watch him perform. Setter's dream there, 6-5. And the Hawaiian setter is ready to serve now for the USA. Yeah, not the way Nikula wanted this one to end. Cut shot, lacking in accuracy. And for the first time in the second set, the Americans have a 2-point advantage. Christensen serves again. Good setting from Emi Tervaporti, the number 2, captain of Finland. Backcourt attack. I think that's the first point that Antti Mäkelän Sakari has secured. After a shaky start, will give him a little bit of confidence. 7-6 the USA lead. Matt Anderson back in business. Finland just not knowing really where to look. Averill with the dummy swing and then Anderson with the real thing. Eight 6, 2-point lead restored. Oh, it's off the net and down for an ace. And it's that man again. Tori DeFalco gets his third ace of the game. There's always danger when DeFalco has ball in hand, ready to serve. Californian, 26 years old. Just under 2 meters above the court. Oh, another sizzling serve from DeFalco. This time Finland have control. Can they claim the point? They can. But that ends DeFalco's run of serving. Tervaporti did well with the set, had to get low, controlled it nicely. 7-9. Side out for Finland. Here's the set. Backcourt attack. Off the block, giving Finland a chance. Not good enough, couldn't get past Eric Shoji, the libero, but the whistle's gone. Finland have the point. Net touch called against Yeshki. Just grazed his forearm along the tape. The gap is just 1 point now. Oh, well played. Improvisation required for Christensen to make that set. And Averill came tearing in. Averill with the serving duties now. 10-8. Cheap side out for Finland. John Spiror looking rather unimpressed. (9-10). Good defense from Finland. Now they come back to attack. And there was a block touch on the ball. And they're level at 10-all in the second set. Finland recover their position in the game. Yeshki with the faintest finger on the ball. (10-all). Second set. First set to the USA by 25 points to 17. Joel Banks has been quiet so far. Look at him, a studying concentration. Patrolling Finland's side of the court. Matt Anderson with the serve now. Slammed in, well dealt with. Big attack for Finland, tied it up by the USA. Has to cross, so time and space for Finland to put something decent in, but what a pickup that was at the back of court from Eric Shoji, the libero. And the United States are 2 points in front again, 12-10. Look at this from Shoji, brilliant. Plays his pro volleyball in Indonesia. Eric Shoji, who hails from California. 34 years old, got all the experience. First choice libero for the USA. A little two-handed take from Finland. That was better. Things starting to happen a little bit now for Antti Mäkinen-Sakari. Bit of creativity and flair on display from the number 23, the outside hitter for Finland, who's serving here. Christensen. It's never coming back, is it, from Jeff Jendrick? (13-11). USA looking at a decent 2-0 lead at this rate. Still early, of course, in this second set. That didn't go according to plan for DeFalco. Now, come back to the USA and slammed home once again by Jeff Jendrick. 2 points in a row from Jeffrey Jendrick, the second. 14-11. And a little bit of concern for the Finland bench. And they've taken a timeout.
But we have to anticipate from every plus and open ball, there's going to be a double block. So we avoid hitting down to the center of the court. You can go full, but take the fingers, create an angle. When we get blocks, we just hit straight. That's what the reason is. Remember, with the Yeshki front, we protect that corner on a high ball. Really good job for the break-off with DeFalco, Nico. Good solve. Yeah? Go.
Once again, DeFalco highlighted by Joel Banks as a danger area that they need to try and mitigate. been less effective today, Nico Shukonen, compared to how he played against Japan yesterday. Incidentally, Japan-Egypt due off at 7:25 local time. We'll expect a capacity crowd on the Sunday afternoon. Oh no, that's a bit of a horror show for Emi Tervaporti, trying to take it on. Got a little greedy, too ambitious, and that's one he'd like to forget, I think. 15-11. Finland lose the first point after their timeout. Never a good sign. Yeshki going for the big ace to the back of court, but it was fractionally long. Well left. Well, it was a long way out. It wasn't a metre long. 15-12. Here's the set. Awkward here for Finland. Now they're back in the point. Advantage USA. Christensen over the top. Oh, wide open spaces there. Dynamic control at net here for Jeff Jendrick. Look at that. Magnificent shot from Jeff Jendrick, who's having so much fun out there. We're seeing such creativity and flair from Jeffrey Jendrick II, the number 4, who's about to serve now for the USA, who have stretched their lead to 16-12. Jendrick serve. Slower ball. Not ideal, this, for Finland. Backcourt attack. Forced home by Matthew Anderson. Anderson unloading. Big sidewinder spike from the 36-year-old New Yorker. Well, he's from Buffalo in New York State. I need to clarify. This is rather falling apart now for Finland, and another shocker for Emi Tervaporti. Got involved in a joust. Oh no. DeFalco just thrust the ball into the face of his opponent.
Okay guys, tough spot. Stay, stay. Keep pushing the passing in. Let Amy do his thing. Make sure we cover all those out of system balls. With you, Nico, his standard system, and Yeshki's in plus. But keep going, guys, huh? Keep going. First touch to receive. Much better job there. A little bit more time when they come for you, Sake. Ball goes to location. A little bit more time. With the serve, take your time on the toss and go, guys. Let's just push. Push. Ball goes to the right space.
We're in the Yoyogi National Stadium in Tokyo, capital city of Japan. This venue hosted the handball events at the Tokyo Olympics of just over 2 years ago. Capacity 13,291. We had more than 10,000 in for the Japan game yesterday when they were given a run for their money by Finland, who are struggling against the United States here this afternoon. And it gets worse as the USA stretch their lead out to 7 points now as Yeshki unloads down the middle. Spike speed 106 kilometers per hour. "45 minutes since the match began. The Americans are closing in on a 2-0 lead. Well, that will be an ace. Jendrick, just about the slowest ace we've seen this week. Jendrick's first of the game. Sukkanen was on fire yesterday against Japan, but he's struggling out here this afternoon. Jendrick again. Finland trying to gather position. Another one for the United States of America. 21-12 they lead. And this second set is almost done. Heads have dropped on the Finnish side of the court. Averill with the last touch there. He quite enjoyed that one. Unlike Nico Sukkanen, would rather be elsewhere by the looks of things. 21-12. First set to the USA, 25-17. Dominating the second set. Jendrick again. Advantage Finland here. Position not ideal. Chase to the back of court. Well rescued. Put up high towards the floodlights. Nice combo. Voito Koika, the libero, became the setter. Did a good job. Jiri Heinonen with the last touch for Finland. Plays pro volleyball in Germany for Berlin. USA looking for more. Over the top. The ball rattling around and going dead ultimately. And at the moment, everything's working for DeFalco. Clever shot from DeFalco. There's a googly. That's a cricketing term. You're not from a cricketing nation. My apologies. An ace. Christensen with the ace. His first of this Olympic qualifying tournament. 23-13, 100 kilometers per hour the serve speed. Can he serve them to set point here? That one was loose. It won't matter. The set is won, it's just a matter of when. 14-23. Finland need points behind serve. Christensen. Rock solid again. Averill. Set point USA. (24-14) they lead. On the cusp of a 2-0 lead. DeFalco looking for an ace. Missed the target this time. He's had 3 aces in the game already. Sorry, DeFalco. Side out for Finland. Will this wrap it up? Indeed it will. That is a 2-0 lead for the United States of America. Jeski with the final hit. Finland have been comprehensively outclassed so far in this contest by the United States of America. And this could be done and dusted in double quick time unless Finland can find a way to unlock the attacking prowess that they developed so positively against Japan yesterday. They need to do the same. They need to come from 2-0 down, as they did against Japan. In fact, they saved match point. The Americans, however, at the moment, looking like different gravy. That was Jeski's final touch, which wrapped up the second set. (25-17) in the first, 25-15 in the second. Three more aces for the United States in that second set. Falco's on 3 now. Saw an ace also for Micah Christensen, the setter, and one for Jeffrey Gendrick, slowest ace I've seen this week. Excellent blocking for Gendrick as well. He was all over the place with good serving, spiking and blocking. Look at some of the data from that second set. I've got some data in concerning the spectator numbers. 6,501. Now we're expecting more than 10,000 for the Japan game. They will face Egypt at 7:25 p.m. local time. Michael Christensen out on court. Just having a look around the setter for the USA. Finland coming back, ready to do battle once more. Well, they had a long, brutal fixture against Japan yesterday. I wonder if the physical aspect of what they had to do yesterday started to catch up with them. For the United States on day one, it was a fairly routine 3-0 victory over Egypt. Yesterday, Slovenia 3, Tunisia 0, Turkey 3, Serbia 1. Then that USA 3-0 victory over Egypt in the last game saw Finland save match point before losing 3-2 to the hosts Japan. So far on day two, Slovenia came through comfortably against Turkey 3-0. Serbia took care of Tunisia 3-0. And we could be looking at a 3-0 scoreline here in favour of the United States of America. However, as we learnt yesterday, write Finland off at your peril. The United States off the mark. And Taylor Averill, the 31-year-old, will serve. Averill puts it into play. Finland have control. Far side backcourt attack. Not successful. The block. Christensen sends it over the top. Rescued again by the USA. Nice long exchange. And the referee, I think, is looking for a video challenge here. Net touch is what he's checking. Joel Banks is checking with his team. Not quite sure how effective that. Yeah, there was a net touch, wasn't there, against Yeshki? Scraped the net with his shoulder. Well spotted by Finland. Alexei Shbankov ready to serve after the challenge was upheld. Here we go, Shbankov. USA lead by 2-0. Took the first 25-17. The second, 25-15. 1-1 in the third. Matt Anderson. Just long. Anderson thought it might have clipped the line. Point goes to Finland. Ooh, it was close, wasn't it? Finland ahead, narrowly, serving. Christensen, good blocking. Oh, solid blocking from the American front line. The ball has to cross here, giving the United States time and space in which to manoeuvre. Backcourt attack, oh, what a hit from DeFalco. The straight arm spike. I love seeing this from DeFalco, the dummy from Jendrik. DeFalco comes steaming in. Yeah, Finland forcing the way through, matching the Americans in the early stages of the third set. Jendrick didn't really know what was going on. His block off the left hand, spinning away from the diving Anderson. Serve wide from Sukkanen. Joel Banks calm at the moment. USA, 2-0 in front, leading 4-3 in the third. Rescued, dealt with. Oh, joust. And one more, no, DeFalco, I think, touched the net as he was jousting at the front here. Let's see this again. DeFalco, no, he was too far away from the target area. The USA lead, and by 2-0. Finland have made a decent start to this third set. Now the Americans can open up a 2-point lead for the first time. Scrambled forward, Christensen. Anderson nails it. Backcourt attack, poked away. Great reactions from Christensen as he rolls out of the way. Oh, well, that was ambitious. DeFalco's a good player. We saw Ran Takahashi do something similar yesterday. Maybe he saw that and fancied a go himself. Takahashi was different grading with that one particular. Greatest show on earth from him yesterday. Six-5. Micah Christensen rolling out of the way during that point. Suddenly the game looked more like something from the Rugby World Cup than the Volleyball Olympic qualifying tournament. Well, he was hoping for an ace there. Mikael Jokela, but it was long, and the USA restore their 2-point. It's been a sort of scrappy third set so far. Finland building. And they secure the point. Oh, that's beautifully done. Taylor Averill with a dynamic finish for the United States. 8-6 they lead. Averill leaving nothing behind. And he's ready to serve now. 30-year-old. 31-year-old, I beg your pardon. Plays his pro volleyball in Poland. Question mark over this one. Referee's in consultation. John Spiror enjoying the banter as well, but it is Finland's point. Scoreboard hasn't quite caught up, I don't think. I think it's 7-8 now. Now it should be 9-7. I hope that sorts itself out in a moment. Jendrick on the end of it. Well, they're sticking with 9-6, so we'll go with that. 9-6 and serving. Oh, gets an ace. Ace for Matthew Anderson. His first ace of the game. Scored 2 yesterday. Adds another one against Finland here. Anderson. Looking for back-to-back aces. That one just a little too strong. The Americans maintain the advantage. They are 3 points clear in this third set. First set 25-17. Dominant display in the second, winning it 25-15. So far, no sign of any heroics from Finland like we witnessed yesterday in their fabulous comeback against Japan, which they ultimately lost. Block goes out. Nothing going for Finland's front line right now. 11-8 the score. Finland looking well organised. That's a nice point to win for Mika Hapaniemi. 19 years old. Hapaniemi unloading with perfect accuracy. Ooh, that was close. Sukkanen thought he'd done enough. Remember, he opened the game with an ace. Another one for the USA. They are halfway there, halfway to securing this third set and this match. 12-9 and serving. Jendrik. Jendrik's serve making life tough for Finland. Now they've recovered their poise. What a pick up at the back from Jeski that was. Goodness me. Anderson drills it home. It's down. The Americans making light work of this third set right now. Anderson's booming hit, just too hot to handle for the number 8, the libero, Voito Koika. Didn't start yesterday's game, came on and made the place his own. Timeout called. John Spiro just leaving the instructions to his team. Really getting involved. Nothing that he can really add because this has been a comprehensive display from the United States of America. (13-9). Jendrik ready to serve. Which right on the net. Tidied up by Finland here. Ooh, not particularly well though. Now they've got a chance to get themselves in a good attacking position. And there was a touch from the Americans on the way through. Jeski got his hand on the ball. Unnecessary because it was going out. Bit of a let-off for Finland, and from Mikael Jokela's point of view, he needed that one. Three points the difference. Is this where Finland start to make their move? Well, they have to negate the threat of Anderson, who is on fire right now. Another backcourt attack successfully measured by Matt Anderson. 14-10. Into the net directly from Micah Christensen. Not out of reach just yet. Finland know that if they can just get some points behind serve, things could look very different. But they need to make their opponents play. Mikael Jokela with another big serve that goes directly into the fence. And Joel Banks looking distinctly unimpressed. Oh, what a serve. And guess who? Tori DeFalco gets his 4th ace of the game. And they were just spectators as the ball landed right on the line. DeFalco goes again. 16-11. He's got another. He's on a hat-trick here. Ace number 5 in this game for Tori DeFalco. They ducked out of the way, but it came off the Finnish player's back. I think that was Jukkonen who got in the way. They called another timeout as this match is disappearing fast. Let's listen in.
No aces in the conflict zone, ace on the baseline, ace to the sideline, no problem. When we're in the rally, I want that we speak. I don't want indecision between 2 players. Those things we control. Yeah, the ball off the block and the cover, we control.
Looking like a done deal here for the United States of America. Comfortably in control, and DeFalco is on a hat-trick here. 2 aces back-to-back from DeFalco. Can he get a third? It's in play this time for Finland. Advantage USA. It's got to cross, though. So, a bit of time and space for Finland to make the most of their good position, and that's put away nicely by Luka Martila. Martila backing up and then surging forward. 12-17. He'll serve now for Finland. Shoji did well to send that spinning up towards the floodlights. Anderson just pushes it over. Shoji. Christensen. Oh, what a finish from the back of court from Tori DeFalco. Magnificent play from the USA. Falco absolutely steaming it. Averill. Backcourt attempt for Finland comes off for them. Nicely struck by Mikhail Jokela. Came perilously close to hitting the antenna, but it bounced off the tape and away for a winner. Finland side out. Spankov. Too good again. Christensen combining effortlessly with Jendrik. Jendrik's got his rangefinder totally zoned in today. And it's approaching the bitter end now for Finland. USA 2-0, 19-13. Anderson, good looking serve. Got height on it and a little bit of time and space. And the block is ineffective this time. Finland get themselves up to 14. Good looking serve. Christensen and Jendrik once again unloading with that right arm. This has been a masterclass in controlled aggression from Jeff Jendrik. Jeski serve. Yeah, on the line, nicely done again by Mikhail Jokela. He's had some excellent moments in this third set. Mikko Sukkonen, 24-year-old, started the game with an ace. That That's really the way his match has developed. USA 4 points from victory now to make it 2 victories in succession without dropping a set so far for the USA after their 3-0 demolition of Egypt yesterday. Block is going to spin wide. Michaela involved again. (16-21). Christensen off the block and away to Falco with another mighty spike. Well, Falco has certainly been the player of the game for the United States of America. 5 aces. Goodness knows how many successful attacks. 13 points in total. Another block, monster block, and it's DeFalco combining with Averill. He can't put a foot wrong, Tori DeFalco. What a game he's enjoyed against Finland this afternoon. Nearly there now. USA serve. Finland trying to limit the damage. Get themselves within 6. Nice work from Nikko Sukkonen. Ripping it in from the back court. Christensen trying to retrieve it. What a pickup. Oh, incredible work from Koika. But all to no avail, and he... Oh, whoa, what a pickup. What a way to get yourself back on your feet. He's shown incredible athleticism and a little bit of gymnastic ability there from Voito Koika. But it is now match point for the United States of America. 24-17. Now they've got to this point in 1 hour and 13 minutes. Match point USA's got to cross here, so they can finish with a flourish here, the USA. Christensen. And that is that. Polished off by Kyle Ensing, who's just come on. He gets the final point of the game. And it is a comprehensive 3-0 win for the United States of America. Finland possibly weakened by their workout yesterday against Japan. The United States of America played 2, 1-2, won 6 sets, lost 0 sets. It's been a great Olympic qualifying tournament so far for the USA. Finland played 2, lost 2 now. They will console themselves with the 2 sets they won against Japan yesterday. This is how Ensing wrapped it up for the United States of America. Well, Japan will be in action later. The 7:25 local time game. So that is 12:25 Central European time, 11:25 AM UK time. Japan facing Egypt in the final match of the day on day 2 here of the Olympic qualifying tournament at the Yoyogi National Stadium in Tokyo. With no play on Monday, more games on Tuesday and Wednesday, another break on Thursday, and then plenty of action on Friday, Saturday and Sunday in the second weekend here in the Olympic qualifying tournament. First 2 teams, top 2 teams in the pool, this is Pool B, will progress directly to play at the Olympic Games in Paris. USA lead the group now, 3-0 against Egypt yesterday, 3-0 against Finland. 75 points in total in this game. And look at the serving numbers, 8 aces. And 5 of those were provided by Torrey DeFalco. The Americans got through that one, not without breaking sweat, but without really moving out of cruise control. They were so well organised and dynamic from start to finish. Let's have a look at Finland's numbers here. 22% of serving errors. That number's too big, really. 78% of their serves in. Compare that to the USA. 93% of their serves in. 7% errors. That is very, very impressive. An ace for Anderson, 1 for Jendrik, 5 for DeFalco, 1 for Christensen. And it's been 3-0 all the way so far today, and it could well be 3-0 in our final game, which gets underway in just over 2 hours from now here at the Yoyogi National Stadium. USA top of the table, Slovenia with 2 wins and 0 losses as well. But there will be a scramble for the top 2 places as the week unfolds. Join me for the 4th and final game of the day here at the Yoyogi National Stadium. It's in just over 2 hours from now as Japan, the host nation, take on Egypt. But for the moment, from the Olympic qualifying tournament in Japan, from me, Matt Chilton, thanks for your company. See you for more later. Bye for now.